Please continue.
Since you last testified on Monday, have you met with your lawyers?
No.
So you left court Monday, you never met with your lawyers at all Monday night after court to prepare for your testimony that was supposed to be Tuesday. You never met with them at all?
We spoke on the phone.
Okay. How long did you speak with them to prepare?
1 hour.
Okay, so now we're up to how many hours for preparation?
I guess it'll be 11 now.
Last night or yesterday, you were here all day yesterday, right?
Yes, I was.
Did you meet with your lawyers at all day yesterday?
Not outside the courtroom.
Did you go to lunch with them?
No, I did not.
You go by yourself?
I did.
So you never met with your lawyers since you testified on the witness stand except a phone call for 1 hour?
Correct.
Have you reviewed any other documents?
No, I did not.
Okay. So first of all, who's Rick Thurman?
A friend of mine.
He's one of your best friends, isn't he?
Yes.
He's your business partner, isn't he?
He was my agent.
Are you a partner in a business owned by Rick Thurman?
Yes.
So he's not just your agent. And when did you stop playing baseball?
2006.
So he hasn't been your agent for 20 years, right?
Correct.
But you're in a business with him, an owner of the business with him, aren't you?
Relevance.
Over.
Very small.
Is that a yes or is that a no?
Yes.
You talk to Rick Thurman every day, don't you, sir?
No, I do not.
Where does he live?
Miami.
You were living in his house for 3 years, right?
Yes, I was.
And have you been involved in litigation regarding that business that you're an owner with Rick Thurman, with the Ford family?
Relevance and privacy.
I'm going to show you.
I'll give you a little leeway. Answer.
No.
You didn't give a deposition?
No, I did not.
You know the litigation is occurring, correct?
No, I do not.
Okay. Sir, you told us Monday that you stayed at the scene for 3 hours, correct?
Yes.
And you stayed at the scene because you're very concerned about Rebecca Grossman, correct?
Yes.
Did you ever do anything to see about her condition?
No.
Did you ever do anything to find out about her since you were so concerned?
I watched.
Did you do anything? Okay, I guess to watch you have to move your head. But other than that, did you do a single affirmative action to find out about this woman you were in love with and you were so concerned about for 3 hours at the scene?
The police said stay back.
So the answer to my question, Mr. Erickson, for the 3 hours that you stayed at the scene, because you were there, because you were concerned about this woman you were deeply in love with, you never once did anything affirmative to find out about her condition, correct?
Correct.
And you said earlier that you just saw the 2 boys in the crosswalk, right?
Yes.
You didn't see the mother and the other child that dived out of the way, did you?
Foundation.
Overall.
No, I did not.
Did you think it would be strange for 2 young boys to be walking in a crosswalk at night where you said it was pitch black?
Yes.
Didn't you think that would be relevant information you would want to give to the police officers at the scene investigating the collision?
Yes.
You never did give it to them, did you, sir?
They asked me to step back.
Did you say, I have information about the case?
At that time, I didn't know exactly what had happened.
Sir, you saw the 2 boys at 7-Eleven when Rebecca Grossman called you. You said, did you see the 2 boys, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And you went to the scene after that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And the police were there all over the place, and you never once approached them to tell them that, did you?
I was walking up to the car and they asked me to step back.
Well, did you say I have information about this collision?
I didn't know what happened.
You saw Rebecca Grossman's car damaged 1/3 of a mile from the crosswalk, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Rebecca Grossman told you something terrible had happened, correct?
Correct.
You said, what about the boys? She hung up.
Yes.
You assumed the boys were involved.
I did not know what exactly happened.
But whatever you knew, you didn't ever tell the police that night, did you?
No, I did not.
Because you didn't want to be identified in this situation, did you?
I was not worried about being identified.
Then why did you wait 8 days before you talked to the police?
I returned their phone call.
Royce Clayton told you numerous times to call the police, didn't he?
Never.
So you deny that Royce Clayton ever told you that night multiple times to call an attorney, he told you, right?
Yes.
And he told you to go to the police, it's the right thing to do.
No.
He saw you the next day in Malibu at a restaurant. You were in a restaurant in Malibu having beers with friends, weren't you?
I don't recall that.
So do you dispute his testimony that he saw you the next day at a restaurant overlooking the ocean in Malibu, less than 24 hours after the deaths, drinking beers, hanging out with your friends? Do you deny that?
No.
Were you still concerned about Rebecca Grossman when you were having drinks and food with your friends overlooking the ocean within 24 hours of the death?
Yes.
Did you call her?
Yes.
Did you talk to her about it?
No.
So you had a call with her the next day?
No.
When was the first time you called her after the incident?
Objection taken, ambiguous as to time.
Overruled.
She called me 2 days later.
And did you discuss the incident?
Probably.
You deleted those messages though, right?
It was a voice call.
Well, you were texting on that WhatsApp after the accident with her, weren't you?
I don't think she had her phone for 2 days.
Okay, let's say after 2 days she was texting you back and forth on the WhatsApp, wasn't she?
I spoke to her. I don't recall if we texted.
You told us Monday,
I don't.
all those texts before, you deleted them,
Objection
didn't you?
misstates his testimony.
Overruled.
What's the question?
Did you delete numerous of those texts with communication with you and Rebecca Grossman to protect yourself and her from responsibility, like you testified on Monday?
Objection misstates his testimony.
Overruled.
Not for protection.
You didn't say that on Monday under oath in this courtroom?
I delete many messages.
Sir, did you testify on Monday in this case that you deleted many of those messages between you and Rebecca Grossman to protect you and Rebecca Grossman from accountability and responsibility in this case? Yes or no?
Misstates his testimony.
Overruled. Answer.
Not for that purpose.
So you deny that you made that testimony in court under oath on Monday, right?
Misstates his testimony and argumentative. I'd like the record
Overruled.
to be read.
I don't recall.
Okay, so what is it? You deny it?
The same words. I don't recall exactly the same words.
Okay, well, wait a minute. So are you denying it, or are you saying you don't recall what you testified to on Monday?
I know we deleted many messages.
Sir, move to strike.
Stricken.
Could you please answer my question? If you don't understand, are you having a problem understanding my questions?
Argumentative, Your Honor.
Overruled.
Is there a problem with
Can
the
you
question?
please re-ask it?
Objection argumentative.
Any question you don't understand, you ask me, I'll repeat it.
Okay.
Okay, do you understand what it means? Withdraw that. Did you or did you not testify under oath Monday in this same courtroom on that same seat that you deleted messages between you and Rebecca Grossman because you wanted to protect you and her from responsibility in this case?
Misstates his testimony.
Overruled.
Yes.
So first it was you didn't do it, then it was you don't remember. Now you're admitting you did it, right?
I didn't understand your question at first.
Okay. So, you were there 3 hours, right?
Yes.
And after you avoided the boys, you drove straight to Rebecca Grossman's house, right?
Yes, I did.
And you said you reviewed videos, correct?
When?
You testified on Monday that you, once I was able to get the documents that you reviewed, you told us that you reviewed the boathouse video at 7:09. Didn't you, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Did you watch the actual video?
Yes.
How many times did you watch it?
Maybe 10 times?
And that was on the meeting with the council? When you did it?
I've seen that video years ago.
Oh, so you have a copy yourself?
No, I do not.
Where did you get it?
My other case?
Yeah,
Oh, you got it in another, well, wait a minute.
Object, Your Honor.
No.
It's line of questioning.
It's,
narrow the question.
who gave you the video?
Narrow it more than that.
Was it a lawyer that gave you the video?
Yes.
Was it Rebecca Grossman's lawyer that gave you the video?
No.
Was it your lawyer that gave you the video?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Braun?
No.
What was the lawyer's name?
Let's move on from that.
Well,
Move
was
on.
it Mr.
Right.
Move on.
Okay. What did you see in the video?
I saw 4 cars go by.
Did you see your car?
No, I did not.
Are you an expert in identifying cars in videos?
No.
Did you look to see if any cars had fake license plates?
No.
Could you see the license plates?
No.
Could you see what kind of cars they were?
No.
So basically the video didn't tell you anything about this, did it?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Overruled.
Yes, it did.
What did it tell you?
4 cars went by.
Okay. Other than that, anything else?
No.
Did it tell you your car was in front of those cars or behind those cars?
Possibly.
Did the video tell you, sir, that your car was in front of those 4 cars and you couldn't see it on the video?
Yes.
Okay, tell us how the video showed you was your car anywhere on that video?
I do not believe so.
And you said you never looked in your rearview mirror after you went through the intersection, right?
I said that's the first thing I did.
You said what?
The first thing I did when I passed through the intersection was look in my rearview mirror.
And you say there's no other cars.
Correct.
And then all of a
Okay,
sudden you
hold
say
on,
you're...
Hold on. Need a break?
Sorry, I'm good.
Right?
I just swallowed spit wrong, sorry.
We don't,
We're good?
we don't want to lose you now. You have water?
Yeah, I got some water and drink some, thank you, sorry.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Erickson. You're gonna say it's your position that the videotape doesn't show your car, therefore it must have been in front, right?
Yes.
You have no evidence of that, do you?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Overruled.
When I went through the intersection and looked in my rearview mirror, there were no cars behind me. In the video, it shows the 4th car is pretty close to the 3rd car.
But you don't know whether your car had already passed through and Rebecca Grossman's car had already passed through, do you?
Well, in the video, it shows Mrs. Grossman's car with the hazards.
Oh, you're able to identify her car.
That,
Well, let's
That's-
get to the timeline and really look at it, sir. The accident happened sometime before 7:09, right?
yes.
And you, very familiar with the area, didn't need GPS or any directions how to get to the Grossman's Lake House, did you?
Correct.
Been there many times?
Few times.
Been there more than 8 times?
Possibly.
Did you testify under oath that you were there more than 8 times?
I do not recall.
You got that one, Andrew? Did you read your deposition before you came to testify? You told us you did on Monday. Have you read it since?
No.
So is it your testimony or not that you've been there at least 8 times and you're familiar with the area?
Yes.
and you're very familiar with all the street signs, and you were familiar and had seen every time you went through that area, pedestrians, motorists, bicyclists, all kinds of people in the area, hadn't you?
Once in a while.
Every time, sir, isn't that true?
No.
Okay. Get that. All right, let's go to your testimony under oath, given on September 5th, 2025. Let's go to page 49, line 3 through 17. And let's see what you said. I'm going to read it to you, sir.
Oh, okay.
You've read it many times, your deposition, haven't you?
No.
Proceed.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I just have a moment to read it, please?
What's that? All right. In question. In the approximate 8 times that you drove this roadway before the fatal collision, had you ever seen people out, walking in the area, running, riding their bikes, walking their dogs? Did you ever see that before the crash? Answer, yes. Question. And in the approximate times that you've driven this roadway before the crash, did you do it both daytime and at nighttime? Answer, yes. Question. Do you recall of the approximate 8 times that you've driven this same roadway before the fatal crash, how many times you saw people in that area walking, jogging, hiking, and out and about? Answer, every time. That's not what you just testified to, is it, Mr. Erickson?
Argumentative.
Overall.
No.
Did you lie in your deposition?
No.
So the truth is what you told us in this deposition?
Yes.
You signed it under penalty of perjury and didn't change that, did you, sir?
No.
So now, you leave the boys, you accelerate, right?
Big and ambiguous as to time.
Overall.
You accelerate, right?
I did.
And you hightail it all right over to the Grossman house, don't you?
Argumentative.
Overall.
I drove to Rebecca's.
You drove fast, didn't you, sir?
No.
Well, how fast did you drive?
Big and ambiguous as to time.
Overall.
I made a right turn shortly after that, so not too fast.
Well, how far would you estimate it was from the scene of the collision to Rebecca Grossman and Dr. Peter Grossman's home?
I don't know how far it is.
Was it a mile?
I honestly don't know how far.
Was it 10 miles?
Nowhere near.
Was it 5 miles?
Less.
At least 5 miles?
No, much shorter.
Was it 3 miles?
I guess less than a mile,
Okay. Your best estimate is less than a mile.
if I am guessing.
Well, I don't want you to guess.
I
Is your best estimate to help us all here about a mile?
yes.
Now, sir, do you know that where Rebecca Grossman's vehicle was located was approximately 1/3 of a mile from the location of the collision where the boys were hit, right?
Yes.
But you never went back there from the house, did you?
Objection vague and ambiguous as to what that means.
Sustain.
You never went back to the location of the crosswalk that night when you went from the home for 3 hours and watched Rebecca Grossman, who you're very concerned about, correct?
Correct.
And then Rebecca Grossman called you at 7-Eleven and told you something terrible's happened, right?
Correct.
And then you told her, did you see the boys?
Asked and answered.
Overall.
Yes.
And she said, what?
What boys? Are those, they were boys?
And she hung up.
We finished talking.
She hung up.
We stopped talking.
Did you disconnect her?
I don't know.
And what were you holding? Or what's right? You were going to have a a taco dinner, you, Rebecca Grossman, and Royce Clayton at the Grossman's home, right?
Yes.
And you went to the store?
Yes, I did.
When did you go to the store?
When I arrived over in the Westlake area.
Okay. Because on Monday, when I asked you what places you went, you said you didn't recall any of the places that you went. I read your deposition. Do you remember that?
I don't recall you asking me where I went.
What store did you go to?
I'm not sure which, it was a grocery store. Vaughn's, possibly.
Well, do you know where you went?
Yeah, the local grocery store in Westlake.
Did you have a receipt for that?
No, I did not.
Well, what did you buy at Vaughn's?
Tortillas.
That's it?
Yes.
And that was all you needed for the taco dinner?
Yes.
You already bought the other things?
Yes.
Or did Rebecca buy them?
They were in her kitchen.
And did you go to Vaughn's before you went drinking at the Stonehouse?
I went to Subway, the grocery store, and then Stonehouse.
You didn't say any of that in your deposition, did you, sir?
I don't know.
Well, do you remember ever testifying that you went to the grocery store and the Subway sandwich at any time, and all the times you testified in this case?
That lacks foundation that he's ever been asked.
Overall. I don't recall being asked.
My question was, did you ever testify to that, sir?
Same objection.
Overruled.
No.
Did you tell the officer when he told you, tell me everything?
I didn't know it pertained to my schedule.
Well, have you been a police officer before?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
No, I have not.
Because you told me Monday that you didn't think some information was relevant to tell the police officer, right?
Correct.
What do you think makes you qualified to tell a police officer who's investigating a double homicide what's relevant and what isn't?
Argumentative and relevance.
Rephrase. Sustain.
Are you qualified to tell what a police, withdraw that. Are you qualified to tell someone what's relevant in a double homicide investigation?
Same objection.
Overruled.
No.
Yet you decided yourself, after the detective told you, tell us everything, and you said, I have nothing to hide, then you went and hid stuff, didn't you?
I didn't think Subway was worth hiding.
Let's move to strike.
Stricken.
Could you try, did you not understand that question?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
What's the question?
I'll guess it again. Question. You decided yourself, after the detective told you, tell us everything, and you said, I have nothing to hide, then you went and hid information from the police officer, didn't you?
No, I did not hide it.
You didn't tell him, right?
Correct.
We went through that the other day, many lies that you made to the police officer, right?
Yes.
Do you know what relevant means?
Yes.
You do. What does relevant mean?
Something that could be important.
Something that could be important. If somebody was racing and drinking, would that be important in a homicide investigation to you?
Yes.
If somebody knew where another person was drinking and how much they drank in a homicide investigation, would that be relevant to you?
Objection
Yes.
overbroad.
If somebody tried to flee a scene and was a third of a mile away, would that be relevant in a homicide investigation for you to disclose?
Yes.
Would the amount of alcohol that was drank at the numerous locations be relevant in a homicide investigation?
Objection overbroad, vague and ambiguous.
Overruled.
Yes.
And you withheld all that, didn't you, sir?
No.
Did you tell them the truth about how much you drank?
No.
So you withheld, lied about that relevant evidence, didn't you?
Objection foundation that it was relevant.
Overruled.
What's the question?
So you lied and withheld. Oh, see, withdraw. So you withheld and lied about the relevant information, relevant evidence, didn't you?
Objection overbroad, vague and ambiguous.
Overruled.
Yes.
Now, sir, let's go back, if we can take a look at the moment you hung up with Rebecca Grossman, you dropped your tortillas and started to run back to where she was, right?
Correct.
And how did you know where she was, sir?
I did not know.
But you didn't run to where the crosswalk was. You ran a third of a mile away, didn't you?
I ran till I saw her car.
You ran directly to where her car was, didn't you?
Yes.
And you just guessed where it was, right?
Yes.
Just a lucky guess.
No.
It's a third of a mile for where the boys were, and you just figured she'd be a third of a mile away, and you got lucky, right?
It's very close to her house.
It's 1/3 of a mile from the scene, isn't it, sir?
And also close to her house.
Can I move to strike the second part?
Over.
Well, we're going to get to how close it was right now. And it took you 15 to 25 seconds to run from the home of Bowspur to where Miss Grossman was standing with the damaged Mercedes in the roadway, right?
No, it would be longer.
Okay, deposition. Page 78, lines 2 to 12.
80,
What is it? 80, 4 to 10. Okay, and again, when you got this deposition, you were sworn in to tell the truth, right?
Yes.
Penalty of perjury, right?
Yes.
And then you, after it was typed up, you read it again, and you signed it under penalty of perjury, didn't you?
Yes.
Again, right? You took an oath to tell the truth, then you took another oath that what they recorded was true. 2 times you swore this was true, right?
Yes.
And you had a chance to change it if there was a mistake, but you didn't change it, did you?
No.
Question. In terms of how long you were running before you stopped. Answer, not long. Question, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Answer, I guess maybe closer to 15 to 25. Is that your best estimate? Answer, yes. So your best estimate was it took you 15 to 25 seconds to run from the Bowspur house to where Rebecca Grossman had been stopped, her car, right?
Where I stopped,
No, answer the question, sir. Your testimony said it took you how many seconds?
that said
testimony speaks for itself.
Overruled.
25.
To 30, I think you said.
15 to 20.
15 to 25, you testified under oath, you signed it, you swore again. Now you're going to tell us that's false testimony, right?
Yes.
So another thing that you lied about in this case, right?
Yes.
Mr. Grossman, excuse me, Mr. Erickson, do you understand the importance of telling the truth in a court of law?
Argumentative.
Sustain.
Did you understand the importance of telling the truth in your deposition?
Yes.
So now, when you were a pitcher, you used to run a lot, right?
Yes.
And I assume every day you're not pitching, you run.
Yes.
And you have to run how far?
Different level, different distances every day.
Depending on how many days after the start and before the start, they put you on a running schedule, right?
Correct.
And you run miles?
Yes.
And what was your best time in the mile?
We don't time it.
So what do you think your best time was, sir?
Under 6 minutes.
Under 6 minutes. You run a 6-minute mile. Broke the 6-minute barrier. So if you run a mile in 6 minutes, you understand a mile is 4 times around a 1/4 mile track, right?
Yes.
And usually in America, most tracks are 440 yards, and it's called the 440-yard dash, right?
Yes.
You ever run a 400?
Yes.
It's hard, isn't it? If you're going full speed.
Relevance.
Overall.
It could be.
Well, what's your time in the 400?
I never timed it.
Do you know what the world record is in the 400?
40 seconds?
No. But do you know what the record for the half mile is?
I do not.
146. Okay, so that means you'd be running 2 440s and whatever the number divided by 2. Okay?
Okay.
Relevance.
So, let's talk about your running that night. You told us in your deposition you didn't know the actual distance, right?
Correct.
But your ultimate destination was where Rebecca Grossman was, correct?
Yes.
All right. Let's take, by the way, Alexis Grossman, she's identified where you were. Were you aware of that?
Yes.
You told me on Monday you read her testimony, but you couldn't find her, right?
No, I looked at the picture and we spoke about the testimony.
But you told us you read what she said about you on Monday. Don't you remember that? And then I said, where'd you get the deposition? You're looking, you said it's right here, and you looked for it, it wasn't there. Remember that?
It was a picture.
Okay, can we put that 401? Is that it?
Object to the use of this
401.
exhibit, Your Honor.
What's that?
Object to the use of this exhibit.
It's a map.
It's an exhibit that was given to us last night.
Let me see it. Don't make
Don't put it
comments.
for the judge.
Let me see it. Oh,
Which one? Is it 401? Well, first I was going to show 550-2, which has already been shown. And I'll show it to the court, you can see. But can I show that one right now?
either one, it's fine.
Okay. You see that? Not yet. But I'm going to show the next one, so get it ready.
Well, which one?
Well, first I'm going to show this one that's, it's already been shown. You see that red oval?
Yes.
You know what that's for?
Me.
You. That's
Yes.
where you were standing, right?
On the sidewalk.
Well, you weren't standing where that red dot is, red oval?
It's right on the sidewalk.
So you're standing right in front of the red oval on the sidewalk, not in the bushes.
No.
But Alexis Grossman confronted you there, didn't she?
No.
You didn't talk to her?
I did not.
Okay, show the court the other exhibit in counsel. Oh yeah, so this exhibit is 3701 Triumphal Canyon Road. Okay, you were on Triumphal Canyon Road, right?
This road is behind Triumphal Canyon Road. There's two roads there.
Is that Triumphal Canyon Road, yes or no?
No. No. It's not the road I drove down.
I didn't ask you that, sir. I asked you, is that Triumphal Road or not?
Yes, to answer.
Overall.
No.
Okay. We'll show the court 401.
I've seen it, go on.
It's a Google map. Don't put it up. Oh, did you say I could put it up?
Yeah,
Okay, I just want
For
to
the
make
record,
sure.
Your Honor, I object to it for the use
I heard
of
you.
working
I
zone.
overruled your objection.
Okay, Mr. Grossman, and Mrs. Sheriff. $3816 Bow Spirit Circle. That's where Dr. Grossman and Mrs. Grossman's home was, correct?
Yes.
This is Triumphal Canyon. You see that, sir?
Section vague and ambiguous.
Right here.
Over.
Triumpha Canyon. It codes all the blue. You see that? Blue, 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 blue. House, 3816, right?
Yes,
That's what it was. That's the location, correct?
yes,
So you got here, you had the call at 7-Eleven, and then you waited. Did you wait?
no,
You immediately dropped the tortillas and sprinted to the scene.
yes,
In 25 or 15 to 30 seconds, you testified, right?
yes.
That's not right, is it?
I don't know.
Okay, well, sir, it's a half a mile from the house to where you went. You see that?
I don't see where it says half mile.
Well, it's on the Google map right here.
I don't see
Objection
that.
lacks foundation.
No, it's got to ask judicial, go to Google map.
Just say,
Right here, sir, you can come up and look at it
Oh,
if you want to. Go ahead. So, if you were in the Olympics, you could maybe run there in almost 2 minutes, right?
Lacks foundation, calls for speculation, relevance.
over.
I don't know. Yes,
Are you very fast? Are you a fast runner?
I don't know.
Okay, well, have you ever been timed?
No,
You never were in track, were you?
no,
So you've never been in the Olympics or college track or real sprinter or anything like that?
no.
Could you tell us how you could run a half a mile in 15 to 30 seconds?
No.
It's not possible, is it, sir?
That's not the route I took to get
Oh.
there.
Okay, so you did get there in 15 to 30 seconds,
No.
right? Go ahead, why don't you show us the route, sir, that you made in 15 to 30 seconds?
It cuts off all this part. You can cut straight through this grass area.
Yeah, well, that's the distance. It doesn't count this in the point.
Objection lacks foundation, attorney's testimony.
over here.
Over.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the witness.
The blue is the route that you're measuring. The route I took is going this way.
And where did you stop?
Right over here, and then continue over here.
That's what.
I stopped here when I saw Rebecca's car. I was tired. And then I proceeded over to here. So this is the first time I stopped.
Where was Rebecca?
Her car was on this road. On this side. Her car was on this side of this road.
So you ran the whole distance from here down, cut the corner all the way down here
I ran to here.
Into
when I
there.
saw where I stopped.
in 15 to 30 seconds.
Maybe, I don't know, how around 30 seconds. Maybe I ran the whole way to here, and then that's when I stopped.
You ran right to where she was,
I
didn't
didn't
you?
make it all the way because I was tired. And then I.
And you'd been drinking, right?
No, no.
Sir, you said you were
Yes.
tired.
Yes, I had
You've
a
been drinking multiple drinks of hard alcohol. Double. Mezcal, tequila.
One
You had 2 drinks of margaritas, didn't you, sir?
double.
1 regular and a double, so that's 3 right there, right?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Right?
Vague and ambiguous.
Over.
Did he answer?
No, answer.
Yes, 2 drinks.
Sir, you had 1 regular standard drink and an extra, what do you call it?
One was
Jumbo?
no, it was a large.
Large. That has 2 shots of tequila in it, doesn't it?
I don't know.
It's on the bill that you had.
It's called a large on the bill.
It's three shots of tequila you had at the bar.
In 2 hours.
And you had beer before that.
1 beer.
Well, we don't know that. You're the only one that can say that, right?
Argumentative.
Over.
You have any witnesses that said you only have 1 beer?
Royce?
He didn't say that. He wasn't there the whole time you were there with you, was he?
No.
Where's the receipt from that bar?
Paid cash.
You went back and got a receipt from Julio's, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you go back and get a receipt from Stonehouse or find the bartender that served you that could verify if you only have 1 beer?
No reason.
I want to read And you said you stopped running because you became tired?
And I saw her car. I was
So
kind of
you
like
stopped
shocked.
running because you were tired and you saw Rebecca Grossman's car.
Yeah,
That's all the reasons you stopped, right?
and then continued. I stopped running.
Okay, well, let's read what you said in your deposition. This would be on page 80. And again, I read the first part on the right, 4 through 14. Question. How about strike that? In terms of time, how long were you running before you stopped? Not long. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe, I guess maybe closer to 15 to 25. Is that your best estimate? Answer, yes. Next question. And so, in the approximate estimated 15 to 25 seconds that you were running back to Triumphal Canyon, what caused you to stop running? Answer, a policeman. That's the testimony you gave before, isn't it, sir?
I don't recall,
Well,
but yes,
okay. You never changed it until you got on the witness stand today, correct?
yes,
Another lie, correct?
Argumentative.
Over.
yes,
You stood 10 yards away from Rebecca Grossman for 3 hours.
yes,
Never contacted any law enforcement other than the one that told you to move to the side. Never told anyone you had relevant information about what happened, right?
Asked and answered.
Over.
yes,
And it's your estimate, the time you were standing there, it was 7:20 p.m.
yes,
and the police were already there.
yes,
So from 7:20 for 3 hours, that would mean you were there under your testimony up to 10:20 p.m., right?
something like that.
Well, if you take 7:12, the time you say you arrived, and you add 3 hours, what time do you get?
10:12.
And it's your testimony that you stayed there the whole time, that Rebecca Grossman was there because you were so concerned about it, right?
Yes,
And until she left, you stayed there.
yes,
And Rebecca Grossman saw you, didn't she?
yes,
And she waved to you.
I don't recall.
So from 7:20 to 8:20, what was happening that you saw at the scene?
She was doing her sobriety test.
Did you see her blowing in a PAS, alcohol screening device? You're familiar with those, aren't you?
Yes, she was.
And then what happened between 8:20 and 9:20?
I think she was sitting in her car.
She'd already been arrested, handcuffed, and placed in the car.
Yes,
And you still stood there, right?
yes, I did.
And you still didn't go to the police, right?
Correct.
So what were you doing between 8:45, when she was arrested, and 10:20? What were you doing then?
Nothing.
Just standing there,
Yes,
calling people,
yes.
calling your agent,
Jeff Boris.
calling Royce Clayton,
Yes,
calling a lawyer.
yes,
So you just stood there, Rebecca Grossman's in the police car, you just stood there from 8:20 to approximately 10:12. Just stood there, right?
Asked and answered.
Sustain.
At both 10:20, did you go back to the home?
Yes, I did.
And how long did that take?
I walked.
Sir, were you aware that Rebecca Grossman was removed from the scene more than an hour before you say you left?
No.
Were you stabbed? Did you know Rebecca Grossman got taken to the hospital and gave blood?
Yes.
Did you know they had to have warrants issued to get her blood?
Yes.
And you know this takes time? You're familiar with that, right?
We saw the testimony yesterday.
So she was long gone. Within 3 hours, within 2 hours from the scene, wasn't she?
Lacks foundation.
Overrule.
I guess I could not keep track of time under the circumstances.
Well, we have your phone records that you told us you were making from the scene.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So are you going to change that testimony that you were there 3 hours now?
I'm saying I guessed the wrong amount of time I was there.
Well, you didn't say guess.
I'm
You
saying
said your
I guessed.
estimate.
Yeah, I estimate and guess are
And
somewhat.
you've said it continually in this case. You were there 3 hours. That's not true, is it, sir?
I don't know.
Well, why would you testify to something that you don't know being true?
Relevance and argumentative.
Overrule.
I estimated.
But you admit now it's wrong.
I never checked my watch.
You admit now that was wrong.
I don't know. I estimated.
But again, there's no one that can verify that, right?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Overrule.
What's your question?
There's no one that can verify how long you were at the scene because you never told anyone, right?
Correct.
And the officer that you said told you to go back? You said some officer told you to stand back?
Yes.
What agency was he working for?
Sheriff?
Which sheriff?
I don't know.
Ventura County Sheriff?
I don't know.
Well, how do you know it was a sheriff?
I guessed.
So you don't know.
We saw testimony yesterday.
But other than seeing that testimony, you had no idea until yesterday who those police officers were, did you?
No, I did not.
All right, let's go. Exhibit 398. By the way, you also had a website where you put out the drink of the week, don't you?
I do not.
Relevance.
Overrule.
You've never had a website where you published, or Instagram, Facebook, social media, where you publish the drink of the month? A week, excuse me. You ever done that, sir?
Yes.
You just told me you didn't.
You said website.
Oh, so what was it?
Instagram.
Instagram. So on Instagram, you're posting drinks of the week, how to make them, how to enjoy them, etc., right?
Relevance.
Overrule.
Yes.
You have a love for making cocktails and cooking.
No.
You don't? You don't have a love for cooking?
I love eating.
398. You see that exhibit, sir?
Yes, I do.
You see where Julio's is located?
Yes.
So, from Julio's, you took Lakeview Canyon Road to Lindero, correct?
Yes.
And, do you need your glasses?
Sorry.
Okay. Do you wear your glasses when you're driving?
No, they're just for reading.
Your licenses, no corrective lenses needed?
Correct. I don't know.
You don't know whether your driver's license requires you to wear corrective lenses?
No, it does not.
Okay. And you testified that you were traveling 30 miles an hour on Lindero Canyon, correct?
I don't recall.
Well, are you aware that Mr. Prijatel testified in this court on that witness stand that he heard revving of engines sounding like cars were ready to race at the light of Lakeview Canyon and Ladero Canyon. Were you
Objection.
aware of that?
Objection, improper question.
Overruled.
No.
But that's the route you took, isn't it, sir? Lakeview to Ladero Canyon.
Yes.
And you haven't provided any of the testimony of all the witnesses that testified about the speeds of the vehicle? Your counsel didn't share any of that with you?
No.
Did you know that many witnesses have come in here and testified about your speed that night?
Objection, improper question, lacks foundation.
Overruled.
No.
Mr. Priscitel testified in this courtroom on April 28th that your and Ms. Grossman's vehicles cut him off going 60 miles per hour on Ladero Canyon and continued to accelerate. Were you aware of that, sir?
Your Honor, improper question, lacks foundation, misstates the witness's testimony.
Overruled.
No.
Were you aware that Chris Morganson testified that he saw two vehicles on Ladero Canyon traveling at 80 to 100 miles an hour on April 29th, 2026 from that witness stand?
Same objection.
Overruled.
No.
Then you drove north on Triumphal Canyon towards Saddle Mountain Drive.
Yes.
You turned right into Three Springs Road, and then you made another sharp right to Bowspirit.
No.
Deposition page 74, lines 9 to 12.
Proceed.
Question. This is again reading from your testimony under oath, September 25th, 2025. Question. In terms of time, how long were you running? Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not it. Hold on. That's the wrong one. Oh, here it is. Question. I know you had to turn right on Triumphal Canyon onto Three Springs. You were in the right lane or the number 2 lane. Answer, yes, I was. Is that what you did, sir?
What is Three Springs?
You don't know what that is? You just answered the question. It said it.
Bowspirit. Bowspirit?
You have to go on another street before you get on Bowspirit, don't you, sir?
Yes.
And when we asked you in the deposition, you turned right from Triumphal onto Three Springs and then a real sharp, immediate right into Bowspirit. That's what I just asked you. You said that's not true, right?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
It turns left to Rebecca's house.
Okay. But you didn't testify to that in your deposition, did you, sir?
I didn't. I turned right and then followed the street. It
Sir.
curves. You just said turned right and the street wraps.
This is what you said. I'm going to go back to it. What page is that?
Your Honor, this is relevance and argumentative.
Overruled.
The question was, sir, you went on Three Springs and a real sharp, immediate right onto Bowspring. You said correct. That was your testimony. You didn't say anything about going left, right. You answered that correct.
That is correct.
I'm going to show Exhibit 145-1. You recognize that as the location of the collision, sir?
Yes.
This is a location that you've been through at least 8 times, and it's seen pedestrians, bikers, walkers, dogs, every time you went there, right?
Yes.
Even at night, right?
Yes.
So you were well aware that there could be potential hazards or people in that area that you need to watch out for as a driver driving defensively, right?
Yes.
And you're a defensive driver, right?
Yes.
And if someone's traveling 80 miles an hour, is that defensive driving?
No.
If someone's driving 80 miles an hour after consuming alcohol, would you agree that that would be in conscious disregard in the rights and safety of pedestrians?
I don't know.
Do you think it would be unsafe to the pedestrians?
Possibly.
Do you think it would be disregarding the safety of the pedestrians to drink alcohol and drive 80 miles an hour?
Objection calls for a legal conclusion.
Overrule.
Do I what?
Do you think it would be disregarding the rights and safety of pedestrians to drink alcohol and drive up to 80 miles an hour on this roadway at this crosswalk?
Yes.
It would be in conscious disregard. You have to know that you're driving that speed. Your car just doesn't go that speed, does it? It takes volitional act by the driver, correct?
Legal conclusion, compound, vague, and ambiguous.
Overrule.
Yes.
So you would agree that the volitional act of traveling 73 to 80 miles an hour in an area that's frequented by pedestrians, walkers, families, dogs, to do that after consuming alcohol would be in conscious disregard of the rights and safety of pedestrians.
Same objection.
Overrule.
Yes.
Same question for racing. You're drinking and you're racing another car. That also would be in conscious disregard of the rights and safety of pedestrians, wouldn't it, sir?
Same objection.
Overrule.
I wasn't racing.
Move to strike.
Stricken. Answer the question.
Did you not understand that question?
Can you please repeat it?
Sure. You would agree that if someone was drinking and racing another car, that would be in conscious disregard of the rights and safety of pedestrians, correct?
Legal
Yes.
conclusion.
Overrule.
Now looking at this map here, sir, you said that you could only see the children from 20 to 30 yards away, correct?
Yes.
Did you know that Dale Dunlap, traffic engineer, testified that the sight distance for westbound drivers, which you were, was 650 feet in the north lane and 730 feet in the number 1 lane to the crosswalk? Were you aware of that?
Improper question, lacks foundation.
Overrule.
No, I was not.
Are you a traffic engineer?
No.
Are you able to assess sight distance?
I don't know.
Do you know what sight distance is?
I don't want to guess.
Do you know what a sight distance study is?
I do not.
Do you know how roadways are designed and sight distance is determined?
No, I do not.
But if someone were to say, and they did say it was a 650 feet of visibility, you don't believe that, right?
I did not say that.
Okay. You weren't looking the whole time, were you?
Vague and ambiguous.
Overrule.
Yes, I was.
Okay, we'll get to that. Now, sir, you said you saw the boys in the number 1 lane.
I saw them near the divider.
Deposition testimony, page 224, lines 19 to 225, line 2. Okay, now this, sir, again, September 5th, 2025. You want to get the right one? Question. And they were, as you were approaching them, they were on your left side. Answer, correct. And you were in the number 2 lane so that you would be closer to the sidewalk. Correct? Answer, yes. And were they both, let me start over. Question, okay. And were they both in the number 1 lane when you saw them? And you know what your answer was?
Yes.
Yes.
Your Honor, for completeness, I'd like it to go to line 8.
Okay.
The 2025 620 party, they have a right to come back later, but I get to read it any time for any purpose.
Go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
So, Mr. Erickson. They were in the number one lane like you testified under oath in your deposition, weren't they?
Yes, by the divider.
And they weren't in the center island like you just testified, were they?
I didn't say Center
States'
Island.
testimony.
Sustain.
You said they were in the divider, at the divider, right?
Near the divider.
You applied the brakes and gradually accelerated to 55 miles an hour because it was too late to stop.
Yes.
And you never saw Mrs. Nancy Iskander and her son Zachary, her grab the son and dive to the side of the road to avoid your car.
No, I did not.
Have you ever been heard or seen the testimony of Nancy Iskander who witnessed what happened?
No, I have not.
Do you know the mother of the boys has given testimony in this case about what happened? Did you know that?
I do not know.
Do you know that she said that you almost hit the boys and she had to dive out of the way to avoid it, and then Miss Erickson hit the boys?
Lacks foundation, misstates testimony. vague and
Overruled.
ambiguous.
Did you know that?
You said Miss Erickson again.
Sorry. Mrs. Grossman. Do you want me to rephrase the question for
Yes,
you again?
yes, please.
Do you know that Nancy Iskander, who saw the boys be hit, testified that she saw your car swerve, she dived with her son to the side, and then Mrs. Grossman hit both the boys. Were you aware of that, sir?
Objection, improper question, misstates Ms. Iskander's testimony.
Overruled. Answer.
No.
Well, when you saw Rebecca Grossman's car, was there any question in your mind that it hit something?
No.
And you thought right then it was the boy she hit, didn't you?
I didn't know what she hit.
Well, what did you think she hit?
But I was having to guess. I didn't know for a fact.
You felt it was the boys.
I was guessing.
Well, were there any trees in the middle of the road that you could run into?
I did not see what happened.
Were there any trees that you can run in front of in those lanes of travel?
No.
Was there any objects that you saw coming down from the sky to hit Miss Grossman's car?
Argumentative.
No.
The only explanation that you could find in your mind was that Rebecca Grossman's car that was severely damaged, right?
Yes.
Totaled, right?
I don't know. If it's
Did it look like it was totaled to you?
It had a big dent.
The only thing that you could reason in your mind, in your heart of hearts, was that it was Rebecca Grossman that hit the boys that you avoided, right?
I had to assume that.
That's what you believed.
I didn't see it. I had to assume it.
And you asked her that, and she told you it was her, didn't she?
Objection, vague and ambiguous as to time.
Overruled.
What? I don't understand that question.
Did Rebecca Grossman ever tell you it was her car that hit the two boys and killed them?
No, she did not tell me that.
So, the entire time up to 2024, you're still talking to her, and all those time from 9/29/20 till February 24, Rebecca Grossman never ever told you that she hit the boys, right?
I don't recall.
You don't recall? Isn't that kind of something you'd recall?
I don't know if she ever told me she hit the boys.
Well, you just told me she never told you.
I'm saying I don't recall her ever saying those words.
Well, so if someone told you that they killed two people, you'd forget that?
No.
So Rebecca Grossman never ever told you that she struck and killed the two boys, correct?
I don't recall that.
You saw Rebecca Grossman hit the boys. That's what Royce Clayton testified that you told him. Isn't that true, sir?
I never said that.
Well, because if you do say that, then you're liable, aren't you?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
No conclusion.
Overruled.
I don't know.
Well, sir, you know, as you just told me yesterday or Monday, If you're racing someone and the other person kills someone, you're responsible. You remember telling me that?
I did not say that.
Okay, so you're telling us right now, again, that you did not say under oath that you were aware if you were racing someone else and they struck and killed someone, that you could be held liable. That's your testimony, right?
Calls for a legal conclusion.
Overruled.
I don't know.
Well, first you said you never said it. You just said, I've never said that. Then I asked you it again, now you say, I don't recall, or what is it?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
I personally did not say that.
And Royce Clayton, he's your friend for 30 years, right?
Yes.
You're not friends with him now, are you? Are you?
We haven't spoke.
You don't have any ill will towards Royce Clayton, do you?
I do not speak to Royce.
You have no ill will towards Royce Clayton, do you?
Can you rephrase, please?
Do you know what that means to have ill will?
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
Not happy with.
Okay. Do you have ill will towards Royce Clayton? Yes or no?
Yes, I am not happy with Royce.
Did you ever call Royce Clayton and say, why did you say that? It's all false. You made it up?
I have not spoken to Royce in 2 years.
Move to strike, non-responsive.
Stricken.
Can you listen and answer the questions, please? Okay?
Yes.
Did you ever call Royce Clayton after September 29th? Actually, he talked to the cops on September 30th. From September 30th until today. Almost 6 years. Have you ever contacted Royce Clayton and said, why did you say those things that I told you we were racing and that we were effing flying and that Rebecca hit the kids?
No.
Did you ever have anyone contact him on your behalf?
No.
Did you ever have your lawyers contact him on your behalf?
No.
Client privilege.
To stay.
And you said you saw no one other than Mark and Jacob, right?
Correct.
You did see the reflective scooter, didn't you?
Yes.
You saw a shiny scooter also, right?
Yes.
And you told the detective you saw the shiny scooter with the reflector, correct?
Yes.
And you couldn't understand why 2, 8, and 11-year-old kids would be out in that crosswalk without their mother, right?
Yes.
But you didn't go tell the police that at any time, did you?
No, I did not.
But you were critical of the parents, saying, where are the parents, right?
Objection misstates the defense.
Overruled.
I don't recall.
Well, you told the police, excuse me, you said in a statement is that who you said to? Did you make a statement that you could not believe these 2 kids were walking in a crosswalk by themselves?
I do not recall.
You say that you never saw Rebecca Grossman after she left Julio's, right?
Correct.
The next time you saw her is after you sprinted back to the scene and stood 10 yards away where the red circle was.
That's correct.
You also say, sir, or claim, that it was pitch black outside.
It was dark.
You said it was pitch black, didn't you, sir?
I don't recall.
47, line 24 to 48, line 3. It wasn't pitch black, was it, sir?
It was dark.
Was it pitch black or not?
Objection big and ambiguous.
Overruled.
It was dark.
Stricken.
Did you understand my question?
Yes.
What does pitch black mean?
Dark.
It means real dark, doesn't it?
Objection misstates his testimony.
Overruled.
It means real dark, doesn't it, sir?
Yes.
And that's what you said, didn't you, sir? It was
Yes.
pitch black. In fact, let me read your deposition.
Okay.
Question, I'm sorry, page 47, I gave it already, 24, to the next page 48, line 3. Question. Can you describe the lighting for us when you turned right on Triumphal Canyon? Answer. It was dark outside. Question. When you say dark, do you mean pitch black? Answer. Yes. That's what you testified under oath, didn't you, sir?
Yes.
Were you aware that Detective Mejia, the investigating officer, testified in this case there are 7 streetlights all functioning, the intersection was well lit, it was still dusk, and there was no issue seeing the crosswalk? Were you aware of that?
Improper question, compound.
Overruled.
No.
You would disagree with the investigating officer, right?
No.
You wouldn't disagree with his testimony?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, I just told you that he testified there were 7 streetlights, they were all functioning, the intersection was well lit, it was still dusk, and there was no issue seeing the crosswalk. You agree with that?
No.
So you disagree with the investigating officer, right?
I thought it was dark out.
Do you disagree with the investigating officer charged with the responsibility of investigating a double homicide for the Los Angeles County District Attorney?
Yes.
Okay. And you do disagree with all the witnesses I've already read that said you were speeding and revving your engine and going back and forth in lanes, right? You disagree with all those people?
Yes, I do.
Is there anyone in this case that you can tell me that says you were going 50 miles an hour other than you?
No.
So we have to believe you.
Yes.
John Denton, firefighter, paramedic, said it was still light, no difficulty seeing the road, the crosswalk, the signs, or people. You would disagree with his testimony too, right?
I thought it was dark.
You disagree, right?
Yes.
Jake Sands said it was dusk, overhead streetlights illuminated, well lit, no issue seeing crosswalk, no line of sight blockage, saw the family in the marked crosswalk. You disagree with him, right?
Improper question, lacks foundation,
Overruled.
misstates the witness's testimony.
Overruled.
Right?
I don't understand.
These witnesses, you don't know any of these people, right?
No, I do not.
They don't know the Iskanders to your knowledge, do they?
I don't know.
And they came to this court and they took an oath just like you and they testified what they knew about what they saw. You understand that?
Yes.
And they're not on either side here, are they?
I don't know.
Well, do you think the people that were independent viewing the collision are trying to come out and get you?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Overruled.
I don't know.
Do all these people have a motive that you're aware of to come out and say all these false things about you? Speeding, racing, all of that.
No.
What is their motive to come in and lie in a courtroom for that?
None.
What is your motive to lie?
None.
Well, you're trying to avoid responsibility in this case, aren't you, sir?
No.
Didn't you tell me, yes, Monday you deny all responsibility for this case, for the deaths of the children?
I don't recall what I said.
You paused for 15 seconds when I asked you that question. Do you deny all responsibility and accountability for the deaths of the 2 boys? You paused for 15 seconds before you answered it, didn't you, sir?
Yes.
Because you wanted us to tell the truth and say you did it, that you were racing, didn't you, sir?
No.
But you couldn't just answer, you waited 15 seconds.
Argumentative.
Sustain.
Why was it hard for you to answer that question and have to delay the time?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
It wasn't.
So why couldn't you answer it
I
Argumentative.
did.
after 15 seconds?
I don't know how long.
Well, you know it's all on a videotape, right?
Yes.
Yasmin Aktagari testified it was dusk, No trouble seeing the family in the crosswalk. Were you aware of that testimony?
No.
Improper question.
Royce Clayton said it was around
What's
7.
the objection?
Improper question.
Overruled.
Royce Clayton said it was
Also
about
violates a
7.
motion to limit, Your Honor.
Which number?
It's a motion to limit regarding reading trial testimony.
That must have not okay. Overruled.
Royce Clayton said it was light enough for him to go out and surf. Did you know that?
No,
Do you surf?
I do not.
Does Royce Clayton surf?
Yes, he does.
Would he come out and visit you at your house in Malibu when he was surfing?
No,
Would he come over to your house and drink beers?
he has.
He would bring beers and leave them at your house.
Yes,
And then you would drink it when he wasn't there. Right?
or one time.
Oh, just one time. You remember that. Only one time in the history of 3 years you drank one beer, right?
Royce's beer.
Just like you've only driven impaired one time in your entire life, right?
Yes.
All right, why don't we take our morning break? Do not talk about the case amongst yourselves or with anyone else. We'll see you back in about 10 minutes. Okay, please continue.
Were you aware that Nancy Iskander testified that it was still light out, not dark?
No,
Jeffrey Muttart, plaintiff's expert, do you know who he is?
no, I do not.
Were you told or learned that he said these lighting standards were applied with double to all standards?
No,
Did you see the children were in reflective clothing and able to be recognized?
no,
Me?
See,
Your headlights were functioning perfectly, right?
yes.
And you had that car since what year?
2019.
So from 2018 forward, you never had a problem seeing out of that car, did you?
I think you meant 2019.
sustain.
2019, fair enough, fair enough. 2019 to today, 7 years. Never had any problem seeing anything out of that car, right?
No,
Do you often drive it at 80?
no,
Never drive it at 80, ever.
yes.
So, Ms. Erickson, do you know that Mr. Muttart testified that lighting conditions played no role in causing the crash?
I do not know that.
You would expect an attentive driver to be able to avoid the boys in the crosswalk, wouldn't you?
Yes,
An attentive driver that wasn't speeding.
yes,
So I want to show you 148. You see those signs? Speed limit?
yes,
You're well aware of that due to numerous times you've been on that road, right?
yes,
Let's go to the next one, 148.3. For 2. See that? Well aware of those signs, right?
yes,
You're well aware of those because you've driven down that road and you knew they were there that day, don't you?
yes.
What, can you tell me, sir, what do you think this sign right here means?
Pedestrian.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Crosswalk.
Does that mean, is that a sign for a crosswalk?
No, it looks like pedestrian.
That's to warn the drivers that you're coming up to an area where pedestrians are crossing the street, right?
Yes,
And that sign was there the day you drove by and almost hit the boys, right?
Objection, argumentative.
Overruled.
I don't know if it was there.
Did somebody, you'd seen it every other time you went there, hadn't you?
I don't know if I saw it every time.
Let's go to see what you testified under oath on September 5th, 2025. This would be on page 132, lines 2 to 9. What's that?
Yeah.
132, 2 to 9. Question. And all 6 of these pedestrian crossing signs and roadway markers were present on September 29th, 2020. Correct? After an objection, you can answer. Answer, yes. It's not true that those weren't there that day, is it, Mr. Erickson?
I don't know. Yes.
Well, did you testify under oath falsely, or are you telling us the false story here? Which one is it?
The signs are there.
So, you go back to your testimony before, not today, that every one of those signs were there and you knew they existed before you approached the boys on September 29th, 2020, correct?
Yes.
And you told everyone that you weren't speeding, right?
I don't understand.
You know what it means that I say, you, Scott Erickson, told everyone that would listen that you were not speeding on the date of this incident, correct?
Vagueness as to the term speeding.
Overruled.
I don't know. I don't know who I told.
So you don't know whether you told people you were speeding, like Royce Clayton, right?
No, I accelerated through the intersection.
No. You don't know who you told you were speeding, correct?
Lacks foundation.
Overruled.
I didn't tell anybody I was speeding.
I just asked you, you said you didn't remember. Now you remember?
I was confused by your question.
You were confused when I asked you who you told you were speeding?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
I told nobody I was speeding.
Because you deny going anything but 50 miles an hour.
No.
Were you going 80, like the
No.
witnesses said?
No, I was not.
So all those witnesses gave false testimony.
Objection, misstates the witness testimony.
Overruled.
I don't know.
Well, do you dispute all the witnesses that said you were going between 80 and 100?
I was never going 80.
Do you dispute every single witness that took the stand and said you were speeding and excessive rate of speed and racing? Do you
Yes.
dispute every single person?
Yes, I do.
And who besides you can testify that that's false?
Nobody.
Have you seen exhibit, well, I'm going to show you exhibit 110-4. You see that, sir? Remember being shown that before?
This lacks foundation and speculation for this witness.
Overruled.
I don't recall seeing this. I don't know if I've seen this.
Sir, you see, this, I want to tell you, this is Rebecca Grossman's vehicle, the EDR. Do you know what an EDR is?
The black box?
Yes.
Okay.
And the black box shows acceleration of pedal here between 4.5 and 3.0. She has the pedal down 98%. You see that?
I do see that.
And she's gone from 80 miles an hour to 73 miles an hour when the boys were impacted, right?
Yes.
And she wasn't racing you, right?
No.
Who was she racing?
I don't know.
Did she tell you she was racing?
No.
Did you ask her? What happened? Do you call her Rebecca?
Yes.
You say, Rebecca, what happened?
I did not.
So for 4 years, all those text messages, all the phone calls, how many times did you go back over to that house and spend the night with her?
Are you saying after the accident?
Yeah.
Maybe twice.
So after the accident, you're intimate with her still, right?
Yes.
And all the times you're with her, all the voicemails, all the phone calls, all the deleted WhatsApp, you never once asked her what happened, right?
Correct. I saw her car. It was all over the news.
Move to strike.
Stricken.
You never once, don't you find that a little unusual? Where someone is dating and in love with someone that's killed 2 people. And their intimate partner, who's staying with them, who's been with them, who continues to talk to them, never ever asks, hey, what happened? You don't think that's unusual?
She said she never saw anything.
Oh, I thought you didn't talk to her about it.
I didn't ask.
I didn't say, did you ask? I said, did you talk to her?
That's not what he,
Overruled.
Counsel just keeps shaking his
Just-
head and... You never discussed it with her.
Yes,
Oh, so you discussed it.
I didn't ask.
You didn't ask, she just volunteered.
She said she never saw what happened.
Did she tell you she hit the 2 boys?
No, she did not.
Did she tell you that she was impaired?
No, she did
Did
not.
you learn that she was impaired?
No, I did not.
Did you see her get arrested?
Yes, I did.
Do you know why she was being arrested?
I can only assume or guess.
So, from that day forward, she never told you why she was arrested?
I saw it in the paper.
That wasn't my question. Move to strike.
Stricken.
Please, try to answer. I want to finish. Please try to answer the questions.
Okay.
So from the day forward of the accident, she never told you why she was arrested, right?
No.
Is that right?
Correct.
So you never asked her what happened, right?
I never asked.
She never volunteered what happened other than she didn't see them, right?
Correct.
No other discussion other than those 2 sentences for the last almost 6 years with the woman that you were in love with for years, right?
That's the basic subject.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
And some of those text messages you deleted dealt with what happened. Isn't that true, sir?
Yes.
So she talked to you about what happened via text message, and you deleted it so there was no evidence, right?
No.
You deleted it, right?
Correct.
And when you delete it, it no longer exists, right?
Correct.
And if it was evidence in the case no longer exists because you destroyed it, right?
It wasn't evidence.
Communications between you and her about the incident are evidence, don't you agree?
objection argumentative.
Overruled.
Yes.
So you took evidence, I'll use your word, relevant evidence, and you destroyed it knowing there was a double homicide investigation going on for 2 young boys that were killed, correct?
No.
Okay, what was wrong? Did you know there was an investigation on a double homicide had you been interviewed?
Detective Hilson.
You knew, and you read the paper, and you knew, and everyone told you that there was a double homicide investigation, right?
Yes.
And the facts about that would be relevant and important to know for the authorities trying to bring to justice the people that perpetrated these crimes, right?
Yes.
And you knew that you had communications with Rebecca Grossman about what happened on your WhatsApp that you deleted, correct?
I had no facts.
You just told us.
I had no facts.
Sir. Okay, here This is what I just asked you. So, she talked to you about what happened via text. Oh, yeah. Question. And some of those text messages you deleted dealt with what happened. Isn't that true, sir? Answer, yes. You just gave that testimony at 11:13 and 39 seconds. Do you remember that? That's 3 minutes ago. Do you remember just saying that, sir?
Yes.
Are you going to walk that back and say that's not a true statement?
No.
Okay. So, when you deleted the text about that dealt with what happened, that was relevant evidence for this case. What happened from Rebecca Grossman's voice and communicating with you, correct?
She didn't know what happened.
Move to strike.
Stricken.
Jeez. Ask that the witness be admonished.
Yeah, just answer the questions.
You told us that you had text messages with her about what happened 3 and 4 minutes ago, right?
Yes.
And you deleted them.
Yes.
And they're evidence in this case.
Asked and answered.
Sustain.
Well, he didn't answer that. He said he didn't think it was evidence. He hasn't answered the question yet. You haven't.
Asked and answered.
No, he hasn't answered it.
Well, answer.
That's evidence in this case. Communications about what happened, right?
Yes.
And you deleted evidence about this case in a double homicide investigation, didn't you, sir?
Asked and answered.
Sustain.
Do you think it's a double homicide is a serious matter?
Yes.
Were you aware that Jake Sands testified that he saw a black Mercedes 5 to 6 feet ahead of a white Mercedes on Triumphal going 80 miles an hour? Were you aware of that?
No.
Yasmin Aktafari testified the Mercedes was going roughly 70, 75 and driving very close to each other. Mercedes is, I guess that's plural. Were you aware of that?
No, I was not.
Royce Clayton said you told him you were racing, traveling a high rate of speed, F and flying down the street. Were you aware of that?
I never said that.
Move to strike.
Stricken.
Please, could you try to answer the question? Please? Will you do
Yes.
that? Royce Clayton said you told him you were racing, traveling a high rate of speed, F and flying down the street. You aware of that?
Yes.
And never, I have to. And Chris Morganson, another eyewitness, said he first heard loud engine noises like cars racing. He described acceleration, roaring, pedal to the metal, high rate of speed, estimated vehicles 80 to 100, swerving and trying to pass each other. His reaction was to tell his friend they're going to kill someone. Were you aware of that?
No.
And Detective Sheen, do you know who he is?
No, I do not.
Did you know he was the lead investigator in this case?
I take that back. Did he do a testimony yesterday?
You what? You saw him yesterday
No,
testifying?
I'm asking, was he one of the testimonies?
You were watching, weren't you? Were you paying attention who the witnesses were?
Argumentative.
Sustain.
Well, sir, this is a very important case. Your lawyer told us for you, right?
Argumentative.
Sustain.
Well, when you sit in court, do you pay attention to the testimony?
Argumentative.
Sustain.
Okay. Do you know who testified yesterday?
Yes.
Who?
The pathologist?
What was his name?
I'm not sure.
Okay, who else testified?
Sheriff
What was his name?
McGee.
McGee?
Trooper McGee.
Okay.
That,
You knew that? Who else testified?
I don't know how to pronounce his first name, but it was the uncle, Iskander.
Do you remember his name?
Iskander.
First name?
It's hard to pronounce. I don't.
Sharif? Does that ring a bell?
Yes.
Is that hard to pronounce for you, Sharif?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
Is that hard to pronounce for you, Sharif?
No.
You told Detective Yulson that there were no other cars around you and you never saw Rebecca hit the boys, right?
Correct.
And it was always your intention to do what you could to protect Rebecca, right?
Yes.
Jake Sands testified that he saw the black Mercedes GL 63 5 to 6 feet in front of the white Mercedes, saw the black Mercedes swerve out of the way, and he saw the white Mercedes hit one of the boys, and he testified those were the only two vehicles at the crosswalk at the time of the impact. Were you aware of that?
No.
You deny that that happened, right?
Deny what?
You say that's not true,
It's
right?
It's compound.
Overruled.
That statement that he said about your GL 63 AMG Mercedes wasting the white car, and those are the only two he saw.
Misstates Sands' testimony.
Can I finish the question?
Oh.
And those are the only two cars he saw when the impact occurred, correct?
Misstates Sands' testimony.
Overruled.
That's not my car.
That wasn't the question, sir.
Then I don't understand the
We
question.
could summarize your position as this. It's not your car, you weren't speeding, you weren't drunk, it wasn't your fault, you have absolutely no responsibility. That's your position in this case, right?
Asked and answered.
Overruled.
But that's your position, right?
Yes.
And the mother's at fault for crossing the street with the kids, right?
No.
You're not blaming the mom?
No.
Are you blaming Rebecca Grossman?
I'm not blaming anybody.
Okay, so you say nobody's responsible.
No, I'm not saying that.
Well, who's responsible for the boys dying?
Calls for a legal conclusion.
Overruled.
I don't know the legal terms.
So you don't know, 6 years later, who's responsible for killing Mark and Jacob Iskander?
Speculation.
Overruled.
As far as I know, Miss Grossman's car hit the children, the boys.
Well, I summarized your position well, didn't I?
Yes.
Now, you were familiar with oh no, strike that. When you were interviewed, I went through some of the lies the other day with Detective Yulson that you admitted to, you recall that?
Yes.
You told Detective Yulson that you were unfamiliar with the area, didn't you?
I don't recall.
Okay, well, you got the statement right there in front of you, sir, I hope. And if we go to, go to page 3, 84-3. This is the statement that you gave to the police, that you read with your lawyers to prepare to come testify. Mr. Erickson, I got it on the big screen.
Oh, thank you.
Read it.
Thank you.
How's that?
Okay, that's great.
Detective Yulson, oh, so you guys were probably on Ladero, and then you made a right turn on Triumphant. Answer, Mr. Erickson. That's it? Yeah, Triumphant. Detective, okay, Erickson, I'm sorry, I'm not too familiar with that area. That's another lie, isn't it, sir?
No.
You've been there more than 8 times, haven't you, sir?
Yes.
You didn't need GPS to get there, did you?
No.
You knew exactly how to get there.
Yes.
You'd seen all those signs on every time you drove down that roadway.
Yes.
But you told the police that you weren't familiar, right?
I did not know the names of the roads. He had to say it for me.
No question pending. Move to strike.
Stricken.
All right. So now, when you got to the house before you sprinted a half a mile, was the Lexus Grossman there?
I don't know.
You don't know. Did you go in the house?
No, I did not.
In fact, sir, that night, when Alexis Grossman, she came to the scene, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
And she saw you, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
She said you were hiding in the bushes, didn't she?
Asked and answered.
Overruled.
What's the question?
She said you were hiding in the bushes. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
And you learned that when you read her deposition?
Yes,
but you don't have the deposition there that you read, right?
correct.
And that's missing, is it missing?
Asked and answered.
Overrule.
I don't have it.
How long was Rebecca Grossman at the scene that, excuse me, how long was Alexis Grossman at the scene that you saw?
Asked and answered.
Overrule.
I could estimate 5 minutes.
And then after 3 hours, you said you went back to the home, right?
Asked and answered.
Overrule.
Correct.
And did you run or walk?
I walked.
You're a little tired? Were you tired?
No,
Okay. So you just walked on back, nobody was there, right?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Overrule.
no,
Was someone there?
yes,
Alexis Grossman?
yes,
And did you go at her in a frantic, agitated state, like she testified in the deposition that you read?
no,
Did you threaten her and her family, as she said you did?
no,
Did her brother eventually tell you to leave their family alone?
yes,
Then, you just went in the house, didn't you?
yes.
Did you have a key?
It's a keypad.
So it's a keypad, you knew the combination, you dialed in the combination, you went right in the house like you lived there, right?
Argumentative.
Overrule.
Yes,
You didn't ask anyone's permission to enter the house, did you?
no,
And then you entered the house, and did you go grab a beer out of the refrigerator?
no.
There were beer in that refrigerator, wasn't there?
I have no idea.
Okay. So then, you just went and slept there that night.
I did.
And who gave you permission to do that?
Nobody.
You just felt it was best for you to chill out and hide in the house.
Argumentative.
Sustain.
You didn't want to go in your car and drive back by the scene where all the cops were to go home, did you?
I didn't think of anything of it.
It was a very strange night, wasn't it, sir?
Yes,
First time you ever been involved in a situation where 2 boys were killed.
yes,
And you were scared, weren't you?
no,
You weren't scared? You had no worry about what had happened, 2 deaths, and your involvement? You weren't scared at all?
I was very worried for
Were you-
Rebecca.
Were you scared?
Not scared.
You don't get scared, do you?
Everybody gets scared.
Alexis Grossman had already gone home to her father's house, hadn't she? Where the mother and father lived.
Vague and ambiguous as to time.
That night.
Overrule.
Yes, Alexa left the house.
Have you ever been to the home in Hidden Hills? Where the
Yes.
Grossman family lives?
Yes, I have.
And how many times have you been there?
Maybe 3 times.
And who invited you there?
Rebecca.
And who was present at the home when you went there?
Both children.
Where was the husband?
Working.
You went over during the day to the home?
No.
Night?
Yes.
Did you spend the night there?
Yes, I did.
So you spend the night there at her house while her husband was working
Yes.
in Hidden Hills?
Yes.
And did the husband come home when you were there?
No, he did not.
Where did he go? Do you know?
I do not know.
So you went and spent the night at her husband and her home in their bedroom?
It was her bedroom. They had separate bedrooms.
Move to strike.
Overrule.
Okay, that's it. But you went to, she's married, right?
Yes.
You went to her house, you went in her bedroom, you were intimate with her in her house after this happened.
Relevance.
Sustain.
I don't think I did
I'm
after
sorry.
this.
Sustain.
Sorry.
you felt it was a very strange night, and you wanted to hunker down, stay still, and not be driving out with your car, right?
That was the plan when I went there in the day, to stay the
Is that
night.
a yes?
Yes.
And if you went out driving, then there was a possibility that the police could find you.
No.
No possibility the police could find you because you'd fled?
No, yes, there is a possibility.
And they could, if you were impaired, they could arrest you for driving under the influence.
I wasn't impaired.
You know,
Answer stricken. Answer the question.
That wasn't a question. What was the question? That was a statement.
the question was, if you were impaired, the police would be able to arrest you for driving under the influence when you're operating a motor vehicle, right?
If I was impaired.
Yeah. And you know that they could do that, right?
I was not impaired. Yes, I do know that.
Answer stricken. Answer the question.
Do you not want to answer the question?
Yes, I do.
Sir, you've been drinking since 3:30 in the afternoon, right?
No.
Did we just go through that on Monday and I read your testimony and you disputed me and I read you got there at 3:30, ordered beer at the Stonehouse?
Yeah.
Is that something I just made up?
I didn't start drinking at 3:30. I
You got there at 3:30, ordered a beer immediately.
Not immediately.
Oh, you waited? What were you doing?
I was talking to Royce for a while.
Oh, where's that phone record?
We were in person. There's a line. It takes time. I'm saying
Sir.
I got there at 3:30.
Royce Clayton testified when he got there, you were already sitting outside at a table. And he was visiting with Oak's Christian parents. Did you see that?
States Mr. Clayton's testimony.
Overrule.
Did you see that, sir? Did you see him talking to the parents before he came over to you?
That was at Julio's.
Have you read Royce Clayton's testimony?
No, I have not.
Do you have any idea what he testified to?
No, I do not.
But you do know that what he said you told him, right?
Objection
I didn't tell him anything.
Okay. Have you ever been back to the scene?
Yes,
How many times?
maybe 3 times.
Why did you go back to the scene?
I went with Rebecca. She wanted to go over it and look at it.
Oh, so you went back to the scene with Rebecca Grossman. Did you ask her what happened while you're back at the scene because she went there to look at it?
No, I did not ask her.
Okay, so you drove over to the scene and you just stood around and she looked at it. You didn't even talk about what happened, right?
She couldn't figure out what happened.
Well, when you're trying to figure out what's happened, don't you start talking about what you know and what you don't know? Isn't that how you find out what happened?
Yes,
But you never talked about it, so how could you find out what happened?
I said I didn't ask.
Argumentative.
I didn't even have to say anything about ask here. Again,
Argumentative.
please answer the
Overruled.
question. The first time you went to the scene, we'll come back to that. What about the second time you went to the scene? What were you go there for at that time?
I think I was just in the neighborhood. I drove by that road.
All the signs still there?
Yes,
What was the third time you went there?
I went with my lawyer.
When was that?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. You weren't in court 2 weeks ago, were you?
I don't know. I'm guessing about what time, how long ago it was that we went and
Well,
looked.
wait a minute.
It was okay. It was during jury selection.
Okay, during jury selection, you went out to the scene with your lawyer.
Yes,
Who else was there?
my lawyer,
Who else?
Deborah, Kendall, and Tracy.
So you went out with 4 lawyers to the scene.
Yes,
You and 4 lawyers. What time did you go out to the scene?
it was after jury selection,
What time did you go out to the scene?
maybe around 4 o'clock.
Was that the same night you were out at the bar?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Overrule. Answer.
No.
Different night.
Yes.
Okay. And did you take pictures? Anyone take pictures?
I'm not sure.
Did you see anyone taking pictures?
We were not all together the whole time.
Well, who else was there besides you and your 4 lawyers?
Nobody.
And what was the purpose of going there? Did you drive them there?
No, I did not.
Did you drive with them?
Yes.
Did you have your vehicle out here?
No, I did not.
You left that in Las Vegas?
Yes.
Both of them?
Yes.
Okay, so you went out to the scene. How long did you spend at the scene?
Maybe an hour.
So this would have been, according to you, the last week of April?
During jury selection. I don't know the dates. I was here for 4 days of jury selection. It was after one of the days. I'm
What
not
was the
sure.
purpose of going to the scene?
To look at it.
Whose idea was it?
Attorney-client privilege.
Sustain.
Was it your idea to go out there?
No.
You were familiar with it. You didn't need to go out there, did you?
No.
Did you, when you were there, what did you do with the lawyers?
Pointed out locations.
What locations did you point out?
Where Rebecca's car was, and where I was standing, and where her house was, and where my car was parked when I returned back to the scene.
What else did you do?
Nothing.
So that took an hour to do that?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
We were in no hurry.
Move to strike.
Overruled.
Were you out there an hour or not?
Yes.
No. Were you aware that Royce Clayton told the jury that you told him that you were watching what was happening from behind a bush?
I never said that. No, I'm not aware. No. No.
First part of the answer is stricken.
After, when you got back to the house, you had a confrontation with Alexis Grossman, didn't you?
No, I did not.
So you deny being frantic and yelling and saying to Alexis Grossman, don't tell anyone you saw me. Don't ever tell anyone you saw me. If you tell anyone you saw me, I'll ruin your family. You deny that, right?
100% deny.
And you weren't scared. She testified you were scared. You weren't scared, right? You don't get scared.
Overruled.
No, I was not scared.
Now, I want to go over some facts. You admit to at least one beer, 2 margaritas, right?
Asked and
And
answered.
a double margarita.
Asked and answered.
I'll allow it.
Your Honor, there's a reason for this.
I said it's
I
allowed.
think you know. Witnesses testify you're traveling 80 to 100 miles an hour. You're aware of that, right?
Asked and answered.
I'll allow it.
I think you know where I'm going.
I'm going to allow these, so proceed.
Correct?
I don't understand the question.
You're aware the witnesses testified you've gone 80, 100 miles an hour. Detectives testified you were racing. You're aware of that, even though you dispute that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Also, witness testified you were going back and forth, swerving in lanes. You dispute that, but you're aware that people testified to that, right?
Yes.
You're aware that Alexis Grossman said you had a smell of alcohol when you got to her home, correct?
No.
You're not aware of that?
No.
Okay. But if you just drank alcohol, you're going to have a smell of alcohol in your breath, aren't you?
That was 3 hours later, so no.
3 hours later, you don't have a smell of alcohol in your breath? Are you a
No.
toxicologist?
No.
Have you taken any class in toxicology?
No.
Do you know what the dissipation rate of alcohol in a human being is at 6'4", 250 pounds?
Argumentative relevance.
Overruled.
No, I do not.
You have no idea about toxicology, do you?
No.
You were that Alexis testified in this trial that you appeared to be intoxicated.
No.
You dispute that?
Yes.
But you did almost hit the boys, right?
No.
You just told us you had to avoid speed up to miss hitting them, didn't you?
Misstates his testimony.
Overruled.
No.
Oh, so there was no question, they could just walk right by and you just drove right by, no problem, right?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
I accelerated past.
So you had to do something to avoid hitting them, didn't you?
I didn't have to. I chose to. I chose to.
You didn't have to. Well, did you know that if you were traveling 45 miles an hour and saw them at that distance, you could have stopped your vehicle? Did you know that?
I don't know what distance you're talking about.
Before this crash, you knew and understood that driving a vehicle while impaired with alcohol was dangerous.
Yes.
You agree, driving a vehicle with alcohol, you're going to be impaired and it's not a safe thing to do, correct?
No.
Did you agree?
No, I do not agree.
Oh, so you're the kind of person that believes you can have multiple drinks and you can handle it and you can go out and drive. That's how you operate, right?
Which incomplete, hypothetical, and argumentative.
Overruled.
What's your question?
The question is, you're the kind of person that drinks a lot, right?
No.
You've been drinking every day for 10 years, right?
Yes.
And you drink a lot. Royce Clayton told you he's seen you drink a lot of alcohol. Is that true?
I don't know.
Well, you drink and drive often, don't you?
No.
You told us it's okay to drink and drive, didn't you?
No.
So you think it's not okay to drink and drive?
No.
So how do you know whether you're impaired after drinking when you get in the car?
You can tell.
You can tell. So Scott Erickson, you're an expert in alcohol impairment enough. When you drink some drinks, you determine whether you're impaired or not, right?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
Yes.
And you're aware that there's other ways that you can determine whether you're impaired before you start your vehicle, aren't there?
Yes.
And you're familiar with how that works, aren't you, sir?
Yes.
And there's no way that you could say if you drank 2, 3, 4 margaritas, beers, whether you're impaired or not. You don't know, do you?
Yes, you do know.
So you know. So what is the limit? How much can you drink before you're over the legal limit, in your mind?
Vague and ambiguous, incomplete, hypothetical.
Overruled.
There's many factors.
Okay? Is tequila a factor? Is that high or low in alcohol content?
I guess considered high.
Very high. Isn't it something people take for shots when they want to get drunk? Tequila?
Yes.
You've done that, haven't you?
Objection, vague and ambiguous.
You've done that, right?
Overruled.
Yes.
What was your blood alcohol content after you had the one beer, the one margarita, the jumbo margarita, and started to drive? What was your blood alcohol content?
Speculation calls for expert opinion.
Overruled.
I don't know.
Well, you said you know when you're impaired. What is the limit for being impaired in California?
Argumentative, legal conclusion.
Overruled.
0.08.
You sure?
0.08.
And how many times have you measured your blood alcohol in your life?
Never.
So you could just determine what your blood alcohol is based on how you feel, right? Is that right?
But I don't know how to measure my blood alcohol.
Well, let's put it this way, sir. When you go out drinking in these bars and you get in your car, you decide whether you're impaired or not. You, Scott Erickson, make that call, right?
Yes.
And if something happens, it's on you, right?
Yes.
I want a sidebar.
Proceed.
Mr. Erickson, you've driven under the influence of alcohol and been arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol and pled guilty before this happened. Isn't that true?
12 years ago, yes, that's true.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
In fact, your blood alcohol was so high that they installed a device on your car that you had to blow in to get a blood alcohol before you drove.
Yes.
And you have to have a high blood alcohol before that's done, don't you, sir?
0.08.
Overruled.
0.08.
So, sir, where were you drunk driving?
Relevance.
Overruled.
Lake Tahoe.
You're out drinking in Lake Tahoe, driving a car?
I lived there.
And that time you said, oh, I know I'm Scott Erickson. I'm not impaired, I can drive, right?
Argumentative.
Just like you did here.
Overruled.
I made a mistake. Yes.
No. You told us that you could tell all the time whether you're impaired or not, right? Scott Erickson could tell, right?
Yes.
That time you were impaired driving, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Did you take Uber?
Yes, I do.
When's the last time you took Uber?
2 days ago.
We're here?
Yes.
Because you don't have a car here, do you?
No, I flew.
You flew from Mexico, right?
Yes.
And when you were drinking the other night during the trial, did you take an Uber?
I walked.
So you know the risk, and when you were convicted and pled guilty, you had to agree to certain terms, didn't you?
Yes.
And one of the terms was you're not supposed to drink and drive, right?
Correct.
You still drink and drive, don't you?
Yes.
All the time, right?
No.
Well, that night, September 29th, 2020, you had no problem drinking and driving, did you?
No.
And the result didn't turn out good, did it?
Objection argumentative.
Overruled.
You can answer.
What result?
Do you know why we're here?
Yes. I
Why were you here?
drove home to Rebecca's house.
And Rebecca Grossman, she was drinking with you, and she drove too, didn't she?
Yes, she had one drink.
See, this is strike, Your Honor, this is
Stricken.
ridiculous.
Just answer the questions.
She had one drink, is that your testimony?
Yes.
Did you know she was at the Harris house drinking before she met up with you?
No.
So how can you say she only had one drink when you don't know where she was?
With me.
And then she drove and killed 2 kids. Right?
Yes.
So, sir, before this happened, you've not only been arrested and convicted of DUI, you know of all the dangers of DUI, you know about the deaths, and you still drove that night, correct?
Yes.
And you know if someone drives under the influence of alcohol and kills someone, that's in the conscious disregard to the right and safety of those people, isn't it?
Yes.
And you know driving impaired can impact your ability to react to hazards in the roadway like pedestrians.
Yes.
And you think it's okay to drive after drinking, right?
Objection incomplete hypothetical.
Overruled.
Asked and answered.
Overruled.
Yes.
So how many drinks can you have in the Scott Erickson rules of drinking and driving? How many drinks are okay?
Asked and answered. Incomplete hypothetical.
Sustain.
On the asked and answered. Well, we know at least 3 ounces of tequila and a beer in your mind, that's no problem for you to drive, right?
Asked and answered.
Overruled.
In 3 hours, I felt fine.
Stricken.
Do you intentionally keep trying to volunteer information that's not related to the question, sir?
I thought it was part of the question.
Did someone tell you to do that? To keep volunteering and not answering the question?
No.
Could you try to please answer the question?
Yes.
Well, we know at least 3 ounces of it, mezcal, and at least a beer, based on only your testimony. In your mind, there's no problem for you to drive, correct?
Yes.
How about 2 more, another beer, okay to drive?
Speculation,
Overruled.
incomplete hypothetical.
Overruled. Answer.
Depending on time.
How about 2 more beers?
Probably not.
So if you had 2 beers plus what you drank, that's your limit, according to you, based on what you know.
Incomplete hypothetical.
Overruled.
It's vague and ambiguous as to time, Your Honor.
Overruled.
I would say it depends on time and food. I mean, if you had it all in 1 hour, not good at all.
Well, you knocked back one double and a single margarita in an hour at the bar, didn't you?
2 hours.
2 hours. What time did you get to Julio's?
5 o'clock?
Really? That's your testimony, 5 o'clock?
Asked and answered, argumentative.
Overruled.
Do you believe when you're driving after drinking alcohol that your reaction time and your physical and mental reaction is suffers? It's not the same as if you've not drank?
It all depends.
So sometimes you could drink 2-3 beers, drive down the road, no impairment whatsoever, right?
Yes.
You believe that someone drinking alcohol can go drive and there's no effect on their ability whatsoever?
Incomplete hypothetical, vague and ambiguous.
Overruled.
I don't know.
But that's what you've been doing, right? Since you got your DUI, you do it yourself. You decide whether you're over the limit or not, right?
I'm very careful.
Answer stricken.
Yes.
But when you had that breathalyzer on your car when you drink and you blow in it, what was the limit on the breathalyzer?
0.
So you couldn't drive when you were drinking, and the only way that you were prevented from doing that was by the state of Nevada installing that device in your car. Isn't that true?
Yes.
Because it was felt that you had to have it and you shouldn't be driving while drinking, correct?
Yes.
But you went back when it was taken off after a year, you went back to driving and drinking, didn't you?
Yes.
And it's your testimony that you felt not a single effect from any of the drinks you had that night, correct?
Yes.
Let's talk about Mr. Clayton. How did you meet Mr. Clayton?
Why don't we pick up with that after lunch? All right. Do not talk about the case at all. Please proceed.
Mr. Erickson, did you meet with your lawyers at lunch?
No.
Oh, you didn't go to lunch with your lawyers?
We're in the same room.
So you're in the same room and you didn't talk about the case with the lawyers?
No, we did not.
Okay. Let's go to... You observed no movement and looked, and the boys looked right at you as you approached them at the intersection.
Is that a question?
Yes.
I don't know if they looked at me.
Did you look in your rearview mirror and see them?
Yes, briefly.
Did you look in your rearview mirror and see them, yes or no?
Yes.
And when you saw them, they were about 10 yards in front of you.
No.
Deposition, page 198. What is your testimony? How many yards in front of them were they, sir?
Maybe 20 or 30,
20 or 30,
possibly. 20?
possibly?
More than 10.
So the citation, Your Honor, is not a direct
The what?
I'm sorry. Don,
citation.
I haven't given a
you haven't
citation.
given a citation.
I'd ask the council not to start talking like that.
You
All
can
right.
give a citation. He gave
I haven't given a citation.
Page
Sir,
one.
you testified when you first saw Mark and Jacob, they were 20 yards away, correct?
Yes.
And that's because it was pitch black, right?
Yes.
No other reason.
Yes.
And under the Scott Erickson School of Drinking, you were not impaired in that driving when you avoided the boys, right?
Argumentative.
Overrule.
No.
Right? You weren't impaired
Correct.
at all.
No.
Not one single restriction on your physical and mental abilities to perform after consuming all the alcohol, right?
No.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Well, when you were arrested for DUI, you thought that you could drive and there was no problem, didn't you?
No.
So you knew you were drunk and you drove anyway.
Yes.
And that's something that didn't bother you. To just go out, know you're drinking, and drive and impaired and drive a motor vehicle. That's what you did, isn't it, sir?
It did bother me.
But you did it anyway.
Yes.
A lot of things bother you, but your conscience doesn't stop you from doing it, correct?
Sometimes.
Well, you were bothered that you committed a fraud with the car with everyone, right? But you did it anyway, right?
Yes.
You were bothered that you lied to the police, but you did it anyway, right?
Yes.
You were bothered you had a DUI, and you knew it, and you drunk drove knowing it, and you didn't stop, right?
Correct.
So you know, Royce Clayton, he did the right thing, didn't he?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Sustain.
Royce Clayton did the right thing by going to the police and telling him that you were involved, didn't he?
No.
So you think it was not the right thing for someone that was aware of someone involved in a double homicide to go to the police? You don't think that's the right thing to do, right?
Yes.
Objection lacks foundation.
Overrule.
So you think Royce Clayton should not have gone to the police and told them that he was drinking with you and that you were driving with Rebecca and racing and she hit the kids? You don't think he should have went to the police and talked to them, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, you believe you should have went to the police?
I don't believe that's a yes or no question.
Well,
It
that's the
is.
question. It is. So answer it. Was Royce Clayton doing the right thing when he went and told the police about your involvement in this incident?
Yes.
Because that's the right thing to do, to tell when you know people that are involved in a double homicide, right?
Yes.
Objection vague and ambiguous and lacks
But
foundation.
you didn't do the right thing. You didn't do the right thing and go to the police, did you?
Asked and answered.
Overrule. Answer.
No, I did not go to the police.
And there's a lot of things in this case that you didn't do the right thing on, aren't there, sir?
Asked and answered
Oh.
and vague and ambiguous.
Overrule.
Yes.
Lying many, many times. That's not the right thing to do, is it?
No.
Objection overbroad, vague and ambiguous.
Overrule.
Are you proud of coming to court and lying?
Objection relevance and argumentative.
Overrule.
No.
Well, what? But you keep doing it, right?
Objection argumentative.
Overrule.
But you keep doing it, lying, even though you're not proud of it, to protect yourself, right?
Objection argumentative.
Overruled.
Yes.
And you know it's against the law to lie in court, don't you?
Objection argumentative. Calls for a
Overruled.
conclusion.
Yes.
But you did it anyway, didn't you?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Overruled.
Yes.
And you know it's against the law to race, don't you?
Yes.
And you know it's against the law to drink and race, don't you?
Yes.
And you know it's against the law to drive and drink and race, right?
Yes.
But you did all of that, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Okay. You drunk drove before when you knew it was wrong. Were you worried you might hit someone and kill them when you were drunk driving?
Objection vague and ambiguous. And
Overruled.
irrelevance.
No.
You weren't worried. You figured you could handle it because you can handle your alcohol and you can decide when you should drive and when you shouldn't, right?
Yes.
And that's how you've been living your life, isn't it, sir?
Objection argumentative and
Sustained.
ambiguous.
When the boys were in the crosswalk, you didn't see their mother or their brother, did you?
No, I did not.
Why do you keep looking? Can you just answer the questions? You looking for an answer from your lawyer? What's the problem?
Objection argumentative.
Sustained.
No problem.
You were required to yield to the boys in the crosswalk, weren't you?
Yes.
You didn't yield to the boys in the crosswalk, did you?
I did not.
And alcohol had no effect and no impairment on your ability to follow the law and yield to the boys in the crosswalk, right?
Correct.
Absolutely no effect whatsoever,
No, it did not.
right?
Correct.
100%, you could see everything, react, not one iota, not even 1% lack of your full impairment or your full cognitive abilities, right? Not 1% impaired by the alcohol you drank.
Correct.
Okay. You said you applied the brakes first, didn't you?
Yes.
And you know that the black box in applying the brakes like that would have recorded your speeds, don't you?
Objection lacks foundation and
Overruled.
requires an expert opinion.
Overruled. Answer.
I don't know that.
Describe the braking that you applied that night when you were trying to avoid hitting the boys in the crosswalk.
A quick tap,
Just a quick tap, like how long?
just like you did.
A second?
Less than a tap.
Less than a second.
Yeah.
Quick tap, and then you just accelerated right through the intersection.
Correct.
But you decided to accelerate faster so you wouldn't hit them.
Yes.
And you reached a speed of 55? That's what your testimony is? Yes?
Yes.
Did you look at the speedometer?
No, I did not.
So you're just guessing on what your speed was.
Yes, I am.
Do you have an ability to like you can about impairment, to tell how fast you're going?
I can guess.
My question was, do you have the ability to tell what your speed is without looking at the speedometer, like you can tell whether you're drunk or not without looking at a blood alcohol content?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Overruled.
No.
Describe the acceleration.
I stepped on the gas for probably 2 or 3 seconds to get through because I thought that was the safest process to get through the intersection.
And you sure you weren't going 80 miles an hour as you drove past the boathouse?
Yes.
How long were you pushing down the gas pedal?
2 or 3 seconds.
How hard? Full speed?
No.
Half?
Yeah, half.
So you accelerated and you deny that you were going 80 miles an hour as you drove past the boathouse, right?
Yes.
And have you heard the testimony in this case about that?
Yes.
That you were going 80 past the boathouse?
Objection misstates testimony and the evidence.
Question was, have you heard?
Overruled.
Yes, I've heard.
And you deny that.
Yes.
So what speed were you going in the boathouse since you weren't looking at the speedometer?
Once I got past the kids, I took my foot off the gas pedal. I don't know.
So the answer to the question is,
I don't
you
know.
don't know how fast you were going when you did 2 to 3 seconds of acceleration and getting around the boys and not hitting them, according to you, right?
Yes.
And when you passed them, they were 4 yards away from you.
Yes.
And where was Nancy Iskander?
I don't know.
Did you understand that she was crossing the street with the boys?
No, I did not.
You've never heard that before today.
Yes, I've heard that.
Okay, well, since you heard that she was crossing the street with the boys, didn't you wonder why you didn't see her?
I was surprised, yes.
Impairment affects your ability to see things, doesn't it, Mr. Erickson?
I was looking at the kids' direction.
Mr. Erickson, impairment affects your ability to see things, doesn't it?
Yes, it would.
And the only reason you say you couldn't see anyone because it was pitch black, right?
It was dark. Yes.
And you're unaware of anyone in this case other than you saying it was pitch black at that time, correct?
Correct.
There's a lot of things in this case that you're the only one that says it, right?
Argumentative.
Sustain.
I don't know.
You
Stricken.
didn't have to answer that.
Sorry.
Did you see Zachary right next to his mother when they dived to avoid your car?
I did not.
Did you know that they were there? Did you learn that?
I learned that.
And you just kept going till you got to Rebecca Grossman's house.
Asked and
Right.
answered.
Overruled.
Is that right?
Yes, it's correct.
You had numerous conversations with Royce Clayton on the date in question, didn't you?
Yes.
Including discussions of lawyers and things you needed to do.
Yes.
And Royce Clayton continually told you to go to the police, didn't he?
No, he did not.
So you deny that Royce Clayton ever told you to go to the police, correct?
Correct.
But you knew on your own it was the right thing to do. So whether he told you or not, you already knew that, didn't you?
Asked and answered.
Overruled.
I did go back to the scene.
The scene is never in the question.
The police were there.
I'm sorry. Just answer the question.
What, can you repeat the question, please?
Could you listen to the question?
Argumentative.
I'll give it to you back. You knew on your own it was the right thing to do to go to the police. So whether or not Royce Clayton ever told you that, it didn't matter because you already knew it, right?
I did not know to go to the police.
Move to strike.
Overruled.
You knew it was the right thing to go to the police, just like Royce Clayton, didn't you?
I did not know I needed to go to the police.
So you just felt, just like you know when you impaired, that you know when you should go to the police. Have you ever gone to the police and reported anything before?
Compound. Argumentative.
Overruled.
No, I have not.
Has anyone told you when you should go to the police?
No.
Do you think in a double homicide, if you have information, you should go to the police?
Yes,
But you didn't do it in this case, did you?
I did not.
Mr. Clayton was so concerned, he told you to get a lawyer.
Speculation.
Overruled.
Yes.
to show the boathouse video. That's exhibit number 4. 5, exhibit 5. This is one of the things your lawyer showed you, right? The video?
Yes.
The boathouse. You didn't see the hillside, just the boathouse, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's play that. And, okay. 7:09, right?
Mm-hmm.
That car just went by. Whose car was that?
I don't know.
Okay. Whose car was that white one that just went by?
I don't know.
Whose car was that went by? Looked like it was pretty fast, didn't it?
I don't know.
Did that car look like it was going fast to you?
I don't know.
Okay. So can you tell us anything from this video?
4 cars went by.
That's it.
One had hazards on it.
You don't know whose cars they were, correct?
I think Mrs. Grossman's was the last car.
You don't know whose cars went by, do you, sir?
After watching this video a couple times, I know that that's supposedly Miss Grossman's car.
Okay, what kind of car did she have?
A white Mercedes.
What was the model?
I don't know the
What was the
model.
license plate number?
I don't know.
So you're gonna tell us that you're not any of those cars, aren't you the car right in front of her?
No, I'm not.
Have you heard the experts in this case say, based on the video, you were traveling 80 miles an hour?
Objection misstates the expert testimony in this case.
Overruled. No speaking objections.
He's doing it the whole time. You aware of that, sir?
No,
That there will be testimony that you were going 80 miles an hour at the boathouse.
no,
Because you deny all of that, right?
yes.
You told me just now that the boys were never looking at you, is that right?
I could not tell.
This is mine now. 24. Two two seven 24 2289. Is that it? It seemed to you like the boys were looking at your vehicle, didn't it?
Probably. Yes.
Sir, you testified under oath. It appeared to you the boys were looking at your vehicle, didn't you?
Yes.
So to say, probably, that's not what you testified to, is it?
I don't know.
What? Did you ask something? What was your question?
No, I said I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll just read it.
Yeah, okay.
Better to just read what you said under oath, right? Because you
Yeah.
can't remember now. Okay. This is on page 227, line 24 to 228, line 9. Question.
Hold on. Okay.
Question. Did you make eye contact with either of the boys? Answer, not that I know of. Question. Okay, from just going back to that moment in time, could you tell whether either of them were looking at your vehicle? Answer, it seemed they were a little bit. Does that refresh your recollection, that they were looking at you?
Yes, I said they probably were. I agree with what you're saying.
Did I ask you that?
I thought you did.
I asked you, did that refresh your recollection that the boys were looking at you?
Argumentative.
Overruled.
I said yes.
Do you deny that you were in the restaurant in Malibu the day after the accident?
No, I do not.
And when you were in the restaurant, Royce Clayton came up to you, didn't he?
I don't recall that.
But you were in there with your friends drinking beer, right?
I was alone.
Oh, no, you were alone drinking beer. Like you were at the Stonehouse alone drinking beer, right?
I was having lunch.
You're having lunch, drinking beer at lunch by yourself, huh?
Relevance.
Overruled.
No, this is another time. So the day after the accident, what time did you wake up at Rebecca and Peter Grossman's house after you slept there that night without permission?
I don't
Relevance
recall.
and argumentative.
Rephrase.
Did someone give you permission to stay at the home?
No, they did not.
After you stayed at the home without permission, what time did you leave?
The next morning, I don't know what time.
Normally you wake up at 10 or later, right?
10's about right.
So you left about 10?
I don't know what time I
Well,
left.
what's your best estimate?
Before 11.
Okay, before 11, and then you drive back to the house in Malibu where you're staying at that's owned by your agent, right?
Yes.
And then, how long does it take to drive? From the house, did you go back to not your house, to Rick Thurman's house?
Yes, I did.
And how long did you stay there?
Couple hours
So now what are we, 1 o'clock?
or later.
And then you go out and decide you're gonna have some lunch, and you go out and drink by yourself, right?
I had one beer with lunch.
Were you out drinking by yourself at 1 to 2 in the afternoon, the day after the two boys were killed?
Yes.
Do you have any concerns at all that day?
Objection vague and ambiguous.
Sustain.
Were you worried at all about liability and responsibility for the death of the two boys that night for you and Rebecca Grossman?
Objection compound.
Overruled.
Yes.